From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Andujar in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Another full count pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting third, the shortstop, Harrison Wetzel.
Standing in, Harrison Wetzel, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here comes the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Paxton, a Canadian native. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Reddick rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Batting fourth.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Standing in now, number 44, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Flips it behind his back. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's got 8 hits in 21 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way.
Outside.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. Paxton comes set. Here's the 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Yuli Gurriel would be next. The 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 3-0 Houston. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, since he's put on a Houston Astros uniform, Justin Verlander's kind of turned his career around. Went through a couple of seasons where his velocity was down, but he's always had that good curveball changeup combination. Velo back up to the mid to upper 90s to go along with that fastball and the curveball, and Justin Verlander is all the way back.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It laid things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Struck him out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 29.
Next for New York, number 29, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And it's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First delivery to him on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 1 for 3. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Yanks leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Evan Gattis now standing in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All rise," fit him.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. 4th home run for him on the season as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Michael Brantley. Lays off 1-0. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Josh Reddick waits on deck. Three and two now. And he struck him out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Now
let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Josh Reddick. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Reddick sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Harrison Wetzel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harrison Wetzel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Number 44 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Hit well on the ground to first. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-0 Houston. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nope, that's the ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
That's by him for strike 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Hey!
2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. In the outfield, Josh Reddick, a huge wrestling fan, but what we need to lock in on is the fact that he's got one of the best arms in baseball. Loves throwing guys out at the dish. We'll see if he gets the opportunity today.
In now, Trey Mancini. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 0-2 home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an count at times.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Mancini waits on it. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Paxton comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. Check swing grounder to the right side. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Wetzel backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Andujar begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Takes this the other way to right. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Evan Gattis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Mancini looks up and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Now everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. That's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees nothing. Coming to the plate now, number 29. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Baseman, number 29.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Nope.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Three and one now. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet,
right
so maybe
fielder,
this walk will
99.
jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. Low for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Not too often you see in a bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Sanchez is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
A pause and the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Masahiro Tanaka, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Settling in now, Harrison Wetzel. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 44. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Wetzel on at first, nobody out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here it is. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Stepping in now, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One is a splitter that misses for the first ball. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner, but foul. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Designated hitter.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now Altuve connects deep left field. Mancini going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting.
In now, Yuli Gurriel.
Yulieski Gurriel.
As he rips it on the ground to second, right to him. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 8-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Luke Voit. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Giancarlo Stanton now. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Verlander deals the 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready now, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, number 29.
Standing in, number 29. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. And they are now on the board, though still well behind. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Judge has a .280 batting average. Comes set, and the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Andujar is on his way home. He scores, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Weaver.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the runner from 3rd scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Number 61 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Standing in now, Trey Mancini. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can
Now
see
batting,
he's a
catcher,
little nervous out
Gary.
there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Judge on third, Torres on second, Mancini on at first with 2 down. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Brantley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 3. Evan Gattis will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Harrison Wetzel.
So digging in now, Harrison Wetzel. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive, base hit to right. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting.
So problems
Number
out there in right
44.
field, as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now batting, number 44. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Two pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Gaddis at third. Wetzel on at second with 2 down. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Houston leads this one 8-3. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Yankees.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, the 349th of his career, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu.
Shortstop,
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third, but that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Here comes the first pitch, and this is taken outside for ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
number 29.
Coming to the plate now, number 29, singled homer run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Hard hit to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 5. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The designated hitter, Carlos Correa.
Next will be the designated hitter, Carlos Correa. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now that's good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Jose Altuve. As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Torres waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Chris Davinsky comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Trey Mancini will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Judge over at second. Torres on at first with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Judge rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to third as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Davinsky has tossed over 30 innings so far this season. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Runners are at second and third with one down. The next 0-2. Back up the middle. Wetzel ranging up the middle. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to one here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Men on third with two down. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 7. Dan Altavilla has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up.
First baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Stepping in now, Evan Gattis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Changeup misses and it's full 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. And 1, here it comes. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
In now, Miguel Andujar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Three and 0 now. Smith has over 40 innings on his line so far, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Here it is, the 3-0. Into right field. That's a base hit.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0, swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Into the box now, number 29, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Roberto Osuna takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Aaron Judge will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Up top, it's 2-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Outside, 3-0 now. Pitch, and he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Torres. His career history with Roberto Osuna, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Aroldis Chapman comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Josh Reddick.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the ninth.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Harrison Wetzel, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A payoff pitch one more time. Locks him up for strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Striding in once again, number 44. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Left side, but well foul. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Ryan Presley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini.
Leading
It
off
was a
for the
backwards
Yankees,
K, a strikeout looking
left
for him in
fielder,
his last at bat.
Trey
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's
Mancini.
already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Nope.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. The 2-2 is a fastball that misses.
3-2.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good